I'm going to show you how to add the product variants to your products in your store. Right now, when you first log in, you'll be at the home page here, and you just click on products on the left-hand side. We already went ahead and added all of the products, but you can go ahead and easily add a product. Real simple. Let's just say, for instance, I'm going to add a new one. We'll call it fuel cells. Real simple. I'll just call it fuel cells. Okay. And usually you would pick organization type, vendor, collection, put some tags on it, put a price on it, upload the image. Okay. Compare at price. So, for instance, if it was $30, but now it's $20, you put the $30 here, and you put the $20 here. Okay. So you're going to have a sale. Product template, you're always going to use just the base product one. This particular theme has multiple templates in it. It's always good to keep your SKUs in there, whatever your stock SKUs are. Shopify tracks this product inventory. Leave that selected by default. And then this is a physical product. And then the weights. You don't have to worry about putting the weights in since your particular product is going to have drop downs and such on it. So there's a product that we made in your store so that you can see how the drop downs will look. And I'll show you that product right here. Okay, so you have this product, accessories, doesn't have any reviews. You have your description, your stock, your SKU, and then here's your drop down. So you can choose the accessory or just call it choose, and then you have your drop down here. You can have as many as you need on there, okay? But you don't want to have over 100, so you have a limit of 100 on there, okay? Description and reviews, real simple. The description goes in here, reviews. So I'll show you this product. Let me get rid of this guy here. Okay. So we were back to adding a new product. So if I had to add a new one into the system, right? So say, for instance, I added fuel cells, and I select save. And then on the store, I wanted it to go underneath products here, right? And I wanted to go under, say, brakes. Okay, so just for instructional purposes only. So usually we'd have collections, and then we'd add it to the collection, and it would take care of itself. But since you have these products set up so that they have drop downs on the individual products, we have to go to the navigation menu under store here, and then we go to navigation, and I want to add fuel cell to the main menu. So here's the main menu. And then notice I have products, which was the main drop down, right? Here. Okay. So now I need to click on the little arrow here to the left. I'll go ahead and drop this down, and then I want to add stuff into brakes. So I have accessories that doesn't have any subproducts. I have axles, which doesn't have any subproducts. And then I have brakes, which does. So I'll just collapse that, and I want to put fuel cells in here. So it's real simple. You just click on add menu item to brakes. You click here, you type in here, and I just start typing in the first few letters. And I know it's fuel cells. There we go. It comes up for me. If I didn't know what the full spelling was and I type in fuel, you can type it in, and it'll find all the products. Okay? So I want fuel cells, and now I click add. Well, now it's at the very bottom, right? And I haven't saved it yet, and I want to put it like right after calipers. So I just take it and I can drag right there. If I hit save, and then I go to the main shop, I'll go ahead and refresh this now on this page that I'm on. Now if I go here and I look at brakes, there's my fuel cells. Okay? Real simple. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that since that's not a product in your store. Okay? Remove. And I'll save that. So we want to add images to our products and other variations. So you can go ahead and just go to products and say you already know which product you want to edit. If you notice, all of these say 0 in stock. It's because you're going to go ahead and add drop-down menu items with their individual stock on them. If you wanted to, say for instance, you didn't have any drop-downs and this was just a product by itself, you can click on accelerator cables, okay, and then you can upload your image. I recommend that you create images 800 by 800 pixels wide, put them on a white background and center the images 800 by 800 pixels wide. You can use the go on to Photoshop or Canva or any of those online programs, and you can create the image. And then once you're finished with creating the image, there's this website called tinyjpeg.com. You just go ahead and upload the image, and then you download the image. And the reason why I have you doing this is so that the images load fast and your website loads fast. Shopify itself will compress the images for you, but sometimes it doesn't do a great job. So it's always nice to upload them in here. You grab an image. I'll just show you real quick. So if you look at branded logo, let's look at this logo right here, right? So the branded logo, it's already. Let's grab this guy. JPEG. These are small. Let me grab a bigger one. So those are small too. Let me grab a banner. Okay, so here's 682 Vintage Works Volkswagen Beetle, right? Banner. So I go ahead and go on here. It's 681 pixels right now, right? So it compresses it, and look what it did is it saved me 67%. And then I go ahead and just download that, and then I would upload that into the store, okay? So this thing is great because it does all this compression for you. It gets rid of all that data on the actual images, so these images will load really fast, okay? So let's go over here. So I didn't have any drop downs for this, right? But I put my picture on here. I uploaded it. I put my price in. You know, it was $50. Now it's $20. You can put the 20 here, and this will be the price they pay. So if you want $20 for the product, right? So I'll just put in 20 here, and I'll put 30 here, 50, whatever. And you can change this. You can log in and change this. All right. Inventory. I don't really have any numbers for it. Let's make a bunch, right? Shopify tracks this inventory. If I don't want it to track it, I just select don't track it, but I know I only have 11 of these, so I'll put 11 in here. Okay, it's a physical product. I know that it's 20 pounds. Okay, and then I scroll down some more. The variants. I don't have any variants, so I don't need to. So right now it's save. The product will be available in the store, and it's going to be by itself. Now if I go ahead and view this, let's go ahead and take a look at it. So if you notice the product now, it doesn't have any drop downs. There's no image because I didn't upload anything. But now here's your SKU. Here's the was price $50. Now it's $20, right? And there's no drop down and there's no description. So if I wanted to add a description to this, I would just put it up in the description box here. Okay, and it'll all show up there. I'll save that, whatever, you can see that. But say for instance I do have the drop downs for this, right? And I know that my accelerator cables, I've got all different makes and models. So now I just scroll down, right, to the variants. I'm going to add the variant, and I'm going to call it choose, right? And I'm going to call this 1972 Beetle. Oh, I don't know. VW wagon. I don't know. Wagon. What is this thing? Accelerator cable. I don't know if you have numbers for them or what. A cable. I'm just making this up. You're gonna have to change this, all right? I'll hit enter, and then I just go ahead and add the rest of it. 1975 VW wagon B cable. Okay. 1988 VW C cable. I'm just doing this for instructional purposes, okay? So you have to keep putting them in there one by one. But if you notice in here now, is I've got, it's 72, 75. Well, the 72 is $20. The 75 is $30, right? And the 88 is going to be $40, right? I know that I have 10 of these guys, and I only have 5 of these guys, or 4, right? So there I got control the inventory on the actual drop-down level. I also have the pricing change, and then these are all, you scroll to the end, you'll actually see different numbers, 3, and then there's 4. So it does give the SKUs automatically for you. Okay, so I'll go ahead and save this. Now let's look at this product again. Let me upload an image. Let me just add an image. And I'm just going to throw up the news image. All right. And you could add more images to this too if you want. If you want to put multiple images here. So I'll just add another one. Let me grab all logos. So I'll just grab the logo. And I'll grab the other logo. But obviously this could be multiple cables. I wouldn't put more than 3 or 4 on there. This is updated now. Say for instance I want this image to be the main image and not that one. I just click and drag it over and then let go and it'll swap it out, okay? Now let me just change it back. Now let me go ahead and go up here and I'm gonna view the product. Let's go ahead and take a look at it now. See how it looks. So now I've got picture of the beetle, which would be the product, right? And you can roll over it and it has that thing. I can click there, I can roll over, and it'll change, and I can look at it and all that fun stuff, right? But now look here, I have my choose. I click here. There's the 1975, there's the 1988. Now watch what happens if I select B. It's 30 bucks now. See that? VW, it's 40 bucks. If I want to change this compare price for each layer, that it goes down as well, I can do that too. Okay? So let me close this down. I'll go into the product itself again. Scroll down here. And so now if you look at this, you have edit next to this. Watch. If I click on edit, it takes me here and I scroll down. And now I can actually have individual images for each. The 72, if I wanted to have an image for the 75, I can have an image for the 75, right? So if I wanted to say, for instance, the 75, I want it to be a different looking image. I select that. Okay, and I select done. So now when I select the 75, you'll see what happens here in a moment. But the compare price for this one is 60 bucks, not 50, right? And then charge tax. It has its own SKU, track your quantity, available. You can change it, change the weight. So this one is more on weight too, right? Scroll down. Okay, and then once I'm done, everything looks good for the 75. I select save. Let me go back to the product here. And then if I view the product, so now I've got that extra image that showed up already, right? So I selected for my variant. Here's the 1975. Notice how it changed the atomic J's. It's 88. It's going to change back, or actually stay the same because I haven't selected anything else. But just watch here. Oh, you click on the image, they get larger too. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that again. 75. Changes the atomic J's. Notice it changes to 60 now, and watch the 72. 72 is 50, right? 88. And you want to kind of do this was an existing price thing so that people see that there's some kind of sale, okay? And then here's a little mini description, and if you scroll down here, that's the WW that I put in there. It'll also be down here, okay? And you don't have any reviews yet, so people can write a review on you. All right, so that's how you add the actual drop downs for the products. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll make some other videos for you too. I just want you to get this so you can start adding the actual products correctly, okay? So if I was making images for this, I would actually go into Photoshop. I use McGimp on Mac, but they have a free Gimp version for, what do you call it, for PC as well. It's a free, graphic editor. And I would just create images at 800 by 800 pixels, like I said, and you save them as JPEG, and then upload them into that tiny.jpg, tinyjpeg.com, and then compress the images and upload them. Okay, and you have nice images there.